Good evening. Here we are out in the countryside here in the Philippines. Every different area of the Philippines has a different feel to itself. One side is full of water. The other is full of water, but the rice is growing. Makes you realize how much water is needed to bring a good crop. Isn't that lovely in the evening? And no matter where we live, wherever we go, there's always the sound of motorbikes, tricycles, barking dogs, and country sounds as well. But most importantly, my thought for this evening is more about starting again. That's one of the reasons why I'm here, down in the province of Manila, where you can start to smell the flowers, if that's the case, see how the rest of the Philippines is living. Because over time, you have to remember that we get accustomed to our surroundings. And by becoming accustomed to our surroundings, it's very hard to let go of what is essentially habit. Something that you get used to every day. And one of the biggest problems that as we get older, we get less able to have the courage to make that move. Many of you have messaged me over the years about how you're planning to come to the Philippines, to make this your homeland, to make it your retirement venue. And I still stand by what I said. The Philippines is a wonderful place to have a retirement. But it is so dependent on picking the right place, the right people around you, and more importantly, the right woman. Or if you are, of course, a woman coming here, the right man. And part of finding the right man or the right woman is starting to understand what makes them tick, what makes life important for them. And quite often you'll find that somebody who leads a very simplistic life, one that's not complicated, one that is based upon just enjoying each day, each moment, to make the moment the best for each day, is a very hard thing to adjust for many people. People who are stuck in their ways as they get older, they're less likely to want to change. And when they do change, they want to make sure that if they are going to change, they're going to be able to fit in, to slot themselves in to what is essentially a new lifestyle. Family over there living in what really would be described as a tin shed. Out there probably farming the fields that we're looking at. And these are very important issues that we need to remember when we go anywhere in the world, really, because we need to prepare ourselves for what is effectively a major change in our lives and our understanding of how life itself is here in the Philippines. Guys who believe that they have the ability to face anything, I can assure you guys, you're going to be very challenged if and when you finally make your move here to the Philippines. Not only will you have to get your head around being in different locations, having to try and navigate through differences like getting bank accounts, finding somewhere to live, finding the right woman. All of these things will take time, and they will challenge you, I can assure you, where you least thought it was there. Part of leaving, part of moving on anywhere in the world is coming to terms with such changes that you wouldn't think would be very hard to deal with. But in fact, they are the main difficulty that we will always face, leaving what is a comfortable home, a comfortable environment, something that is familiar with us all, and to commence a life completely topsy-turvy of that of what we've known. So I know it's a bit of a rambling video, but it's mainly to show you what is around here on the outskirts of Manila. You don't have the sprawling high-rises everywhere. You still have the basket area around the Philippines, around the big cities, where life just takes a tranquil meandering each day. So prepare yourself for the big journey. Be sure you have the stamina and the moral ability to live here in the province or in the city in the Philippines. Bye now.